So welcome back. Today I want to talk about my pre-market routine, which everyone needs to adapt. A pre-market routine is sort of that thing that you go through right before the game starts. You know, athletes go through it, get the headphones on, they shoot around. But everybody needs to have that sort of pre-market routine. I do 2 or 3 things every day. If time allows, I do this every day, and this has helped me with my trading. The first thing I do, because the job that I currently have, I work in the evening times pretty much, and so I get off pretty late. The market closes every day at 4 o'clock, but it opens back up again for placing positions again after midnight. Every day. You don't have to do this because you ain't got to stay up this late, but every day after midnight, let's say like around 12:15, I'll open up Robinhood, which is another app I have on my phone. I open up Robinhood, the broker, and I look at SPY to see what the price is in terms of, did it go up or did it continue going down from the close? That will give me an idea of the action overnight. That's all I want to do. I'm not doing anything else. This is part of my pre-market routine. I'm saying it again. I open up the Robinhood app, and I run over to SPY, and I look at the current price. Is it up a couple of points or down a couple of points? Because sometimes you may get a serious gap down or a serious gap up, which would indicate tomorrow's sentiment. Okay, that's the first thing I do. The very next thing I do is when I wake up in the morning. You hear me talk about it in my YouTube videos. I say this morning when I woke up, when I finally got myself together, I checked the pre-market. I checked the pre-market going to this website. It's a free website. I go to google.com. Everybody knows about Google, right? I go into Google. Let me show you on the screen. You can see it there. I go to Google and I type in the tickers that I'm watching that day. Since you have a small account and I already suggested the tickers you should be watching, you're going to type in SPY stock price, or you can type in QQQ stock price. And what's going to come up is you're going to see the price, the current closing price, and you're going to see the pre-market price. That's normally in red or green. You're going to see it there on the Google page. That lets me know closer to market open what is the price sentiment for today. Sometimes you'll get a gap up of 7-8 points. Sometimes get a gap up of 15 points or a gap down 15 points. But all of this is letting me know what is the price action, and I compare that to what I saw before I went to bed. Did we go down? Did we go up? Did buyers step in? All of this is helping me know what is the price action sentiment for that particular day. Now, it can change directions. That's okay. The thing I need to know is, what is the price action sentiment? Because sometimes it continues in that direction, and I already got a jump on it, so I know what direction or positions I need to take in terms of when the market opens up. That's the second thing I do. And the last thing I do is, once I get on my computer, which is normally like now around 9:15, 9:20. Lately it's been a little bit later, but that's fine. For the market open up, I open up my broker, which is Webull, the one I'm trading every day. My screens are normally open, and I pull up the stock that I want to be trading that day. Normally it's going to be SPY, but I can either pull up Meta, Netflix, Costco. But for the most part, like I said, for this small account, it's going to be SPY or QQQ. And I look at the pre-market action. And in this case, let me go over to the screen now. Pull the screen up. In this case, it would be all this action over here, right here. I want to see what was the high or the low. Was there any change of direction? Was there any upper wicks or lower wicks that ran up and came right back down? All that It's information that I need to know what the price might do during the regular session, which is the 9:30 all the way to 4 o'clock. I don't trade that long. I trade to about 10:30, 11 o'clock every day. But I need to know. This is information you need to know. When they say the money is in the charts, it's absolutely not a lie. So that's the third thing I do. Those three things. Number one, I check the price or the pre-market or aftermarket or after hours, which is at midnight. I check that in Robinhood to see what the price gap down or gap up from the close at 4 o'clock. Number two, when I'm up in the morning, before I even get into the office, look at my phone, I pull up Google, and I look at the price action or the current stock price for the stock that I'm watching by going to google.com. And then when we get closer to the market opening, I'm at my desk by 9:15, 9:20, and I'm looking at the pre-market highs and lows. And if there were any upper wicks or lower wicks to let me know this might be some areas of key levels or confluence. Those are the three things I'm doing pre-market, and you need to adapt a pre-market routine. All right, y'all.